Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to all of you. All of you who managed to get into this room. It's not easy getting into this room. And those tens of thousands, hopefully, who are listening online and watching us online. Today is a very special day in the United Nations. There's several firsts that I need to announce to all of you. This is the first time we are getting an event of this nature, and for the first time, we are doing it in this room, a newly refurbished ECOSOC chamber. And the ECOSOC chamber is symbolic and important because this is the place where the Charter is being implemented in various ways. And I'll quote you a line from the Charter and show you how the UN Charter still inspires and still motivates so many people. The Charter says, "We, the peoples, determined to promote social progress and better standards of life and greater freedom." So this is what the ECOSOC chamber is used for. And this is what we hope the TEDx event today will help us achieve, to inspire. And how can you inspire in the United Nations? What must the United Nations do to move all these agendas forward? Let me say the four things that we must do as a result of our lovely event today is to move from compromise to inspiration and action. We need to move from the status quo to urgent change. We need to move from pure self-interest to compassion, and we need to move from ideas to action. These are all the themes that you have for your TEDx event, and we are so happy in the UN to partner with TEDx to be able to do this today in this historic chamber. It is also a first today in a third way, and that's because we have the high-level political forum, a forum where heads of state will come next week to talk about sustainable development in the 21st century. And all the issues you are going to deal with, whether it's empowerment of women, whether it's the compassion and being human, whether it's changing everything, whether it's moving from ideas to action, these are the guiding principles of the new high-level political forum. And we'll give an opportunity for this event to report to these heads of state and government next week, to be able to inspire those heads of government, to inspire other people who come to these meetings, to see what is it that we need to change in our world. Things are going too slow, and you have to be at the forefront. Let me give you a personal story on courage. 70 years ago, my mother was arrested and jailed in the Quit India movement when she was fighting for the end of colonialism in India. She was thrown into jail for distributing pamphlets asking the British to leave India. This happened in Delhi University. She was locked up and put in jail. But that going to jail didn't squash her spirit. She climbed the ramparts, brought down the Union Jack, and pushed up the Indian tricolor. She was thrown into solitary confinement for a month, but as you all know, by 47, India was independent, and her whole life represented a life of struggle, a life where she tried, in her own spheres of influence, to change things, in education, in inspiring recycling. There was nothing ever lost in our house. Everything, from newspapers to old clothes, everything got recycled. She died brutally. She was murdered 10 years ago in a petty theft, but till the end, even when she was frail and old, she fought with the intruders. She managed to bring them down. Her bangles broke, and we saw her bed strewn with her broken bangles, but her courage never left her. And that is what inspired the more taciturn and timid men in her life to encourage change in the spheres in which you can bring this change. So we hope that the ideas you will generate, the types of things you'll be able to do over the next 59, 60 speakers, and the ideas we'll have, we'll be able to bring to the high-level political forum. And I end by quoting the Charter again. And the Charter also calls for the need to save further generations from the scourge of war, and of course from want, and help us live in harmony with nature, and to live up happily in this only home we have, our little planet Earth. So we need to be brave, we need to be innovative, we need to be anti-status quo, we need to inspire, we need to lead, we need to change minds, and we need to change lives. And in this venture, I hope all of us will be able to contribute and be united, because that is the motto of the place we are in, the United Nations, that we have to do this through a spirit of solidarity and compassion. So I wish you all the best, and I look forward to all the ideas that you will generate and bring to our political leadership next week. So thank you for being here, and hope you have a wonderful day.